how much code are we developing through AI? And that's not necessarily in and of itself an interesting metric, but it's about what is it um, what does it mean more going forward in terms of efficiency? What does it mean in terms of opportunity cost that's been avoided in terms of what other people can do? There's story point enhancements, right? As we develop more efficiently, and whether it be through AI or other matters, how are those story points evolving over time? Service is another critical one. Time to answer, that's a big one for us. But what's even bigger is call abandonment, right? As I mentioned before, we are the backbone to our partners. And especially as it relates to states, call abandonment is really important. They want to know that when their constituents are calling up with a question about a 529 plan, is that call getting answered quickly? But more importantly, when they call, are they staying, waiting for the right answer? And so it depends on the area, but those are some interesting ones depending upon the area that we're looking into. Yeah, there was a good book that I read early on in my career, and I mentioned I started on Wall Street, right, as a portfolio manager and supporting the buy-side trading desk at Sanford Bernstein. And I read a book at the time called Reminiscences of a Stock Trader by Edwin Lefebvre. It was first published in the early 1920s, and it was about a fictionalized trader, but the tenets still hold true today. And even though he was talking about stock trading and what have you, it comes down to maintaining emotional discipline, right? Which applies to a CFO as well when you're thinking about how to deploy capital. It's about managing risk. It's about maintaining capital as you can't invest without it, and waiting for those right moments to go all in, right? Because you've had enough of that pattern recognition. You've seen where this is the moment where you need to seize it. And so Reminiscences of a Stock Trader, it's over 100 years old and it still rings true today.